A surprising influence helped author Devon Price understand what's wrong with closely associating our worth with our work. A pet chinchilla, Dumptruck, has never been productive in his life, Price says. The social psychologist and author of Laziness Does Not Exist says Dumptruck is pretty much the opposite of productive, and frankly, rather destructive. I would never look at him and think of his life in terms of has he justified his right to exist? Has not paying rent? Has not performing any service? And it would be absurd to even think about his life in those terms, Price says. So I think animals help us remember that we shouldn't have to earn our right to exist. We're fine and beautiful and completely lovable when we're just sitting on the couch just breathing. And if we can feel that way about animals that we love and about, relatives that we love, people in our lives who we never judged by their productive capacity, then we can start thinking of ourselves that way, too. Price says the idea of laziness has been effectively and expertly wielded. The author calls it a lie, and a trap that makes us believe there is always more we could be doing, at work, in our relationships, at home, and that worth is productivity. Instead of viewing laziness as a deficit or something we need to fix or overcome with caffeine or longer work hours, Price says to think of laziness as a sign you probably need a break instead. Laziness is usually a warning sign from our bodies and our minds that something is not working, Price. The human body is so incredible at signaling when it needs something. But we have all learned to ignore those signals as much as possible because they're a threat to our productivity and our focus at work. That achievement mindset might actually be hurting you, and rethinking laziness can lead to more compassion. Price spoke with NPR's Life Kit about the problem with emphasizing hard work over our own health, the people who are often labeled as lazy and the positive impacts laziness can have in our lives. This interview has been edited for length and clarity. We live in a reality where people do accurately recognize that we live and die by our ability to work.